to actualize this effect. If you want to know, just stay tuned. Let's go to the editing bench. I'll show you how I did it. So now we are going to begin our lesson. This is advanced editing class, and as such in editing 101.2 we are not going to start like we did the last time. Like for this particular editing class, I recorded 2 videos, 2 clips, doing different things in those clips. The first clip, here it is of me coming on set and acting. I acted. After acting, I then came over to squeeze the objects that I am using for this particular video. I squeezed it, and in the next video clip it shows me squeezing it at different intervals to get different shots of it being squeezed. Okay, you can see me squeezing it there. Like I said, editing solely depends on what the DOP shoots. As you can see, I'm the DOP, I'm going in and out. I'm the one recording, I'm the one controlling everything, the lighting and everything. So I squeeze it, I step out, take the shot, I come in again, come in to squeeze, out I go again, then I squeeze again, and out I go. If you notice, in this shot, the chair is empty. This is on its own and the chair is empty. I am not here. But in our clip that you just saw, I am there squeezing the shots. Okay, so how are we going to join these two together, these 2 clips together, to give us the particular force effect we just showed you? It is simple. What do? We get our original clip, which is the first clip, we bring it to video 2, like I've done here. Here I'd already sliced it, I already edited it, because this is an advanced class, I don't have to start from the beginning, but I'll just tell you whatever I've done to this stage. So, we brought in the first clip, we placed it in video 2. We then begin to slice it. We begin to take out whatever we don't need. We took whatever we don't need out. You'll notice that to this side, I have this place completely black and this place showing me. There's a particular effect to that. There's something I did that made it appear like this. When you first bring it to the timeline, it's not going to show like this. It's going to show you a full video. When you apply the effect, then it shows like this. This particular black comes as a result of an effect. So what's the first thing you have to do? You have to trace where you begin to squeeze. So I trace where I started from here, and then I trace where I began to squeeze somewhere around here. So I started squeezing around here, then using the arrow key, you could see as I squeezed it. Come in please. There. So there you go. Here. So somewhere around here, I'm going to slice the clip. Ungroup and slice the clip, because I grouped it before. Now, when you slice the clip there, you continue with your video to the end. You cut out whatever you want to cut out, whatever remnant is there you don't like, you don't want, you cut it out. Bam, and delete. Well, I don't need to cut that out. After cutting whatever you don't want out, then you go to the next clip, which is the second clip. You bring the second clip to video 1. I already have the second clip edited and it's already here. So I'll just move this. Before you bring it to video 1, it is necessary that you put it in an empty space, be it video 1, video 2, video 3, where there's no clip, and edit it. What do? You cut it like I show. You cut those clips that I showed you the other time. I showed you clips of me squeezing the can at different intervals. At least 6 times I squeezed the can to get different shots of the can going down, being squeezed. So what do? You then edit it. You start to check for places where you squeezed it. Then how do you do that? You see, in this timeline you can stretch fully. Now this is the clip. You make sure that the clip is placed where you are off the frame. You must be completely off the frame by the time you want to slice your clip. So you then expand to the fullest. When you expand to the fullest, you see you have arrow key. You use your arrow key to move it by 1 frame, just like that. Then you slice. You use this key to slice, or you use the key here if it is operational. You slice. You go to the next clip where, let me show you something. The next clip, okay, this is me squeezing. Then you take out all these areas where I am squeezing. All this you cut it out using this. You cut it out using this. Then when you have this, you then slice it again. How do you slice it? You have a shot like this on your timeline. You can see it on your timeline here. You just move it with your arrow key by 1 frame. You move it with your arrow key by 1 frame. After moving it by 1 frame, it will show you something like this. It moves. This is 1 frame. You see in the timeline here, you can see these lines like a ruler. These lines are frames. They are depicting frames. So this is 1 frame. When you move just by 1 line, it's 1 frame. This is another frame. This is another frame. This is another frame. Are you getting it now? So you just move it by 1 frame and slice again. When you slice by 1 frame, you go and check the video again for an area where you squeeze again. That's it. You cut out the area where you squeeze. Then you take it, you cut by 1 frame. You cut like that. Then after cutting, it will give you something like what I have here. To give you something like what I have on my timeline here. On my timeline here. You join it together and it gives you this. Everything you've been able to slice, when you join it together, it gives you a very fast movement of the can being squeezed like this. Can you see that? That is the can being squeezed. Can you see that? Now, what do? After cutting that out, you also leave. If you like, you can take a snapshot of the last clip. A snapshot of the last clip means, okay, this is the last clip. Then we just come here. Here, you just follow this my mouse. This object here, click on it. When you click on it, it snaps whatever is on the screen and it brings it here. So this you can now bring down here. You take this, you bring it to your timeline and add it to the clips. You add it to the clips that you've edited here. After adding it to this clip, you have something longer to use to complement whatever shot you have in the original master shot, which is the shot with myself. So having done this, you would observe that here, after adding a particular effect, it is showing black here in the beginning, and what I edited there is only showing me areas where the can was being squeezed. So what do we do about these black areas that are before the area where I began to squeeze the can? You go to the can, to the clip. Let's take, for instance, let's take this snapshot as the clip. Let's assume this is the clip. You take a snapshot from the original clip, then it brings it here. Then that snapshot, you bring it down here. When you bring it here, you see what happened. It changes automatically. You will find yourself there, and a still image of the can will remain there, and those viewing at home will not know that they are looking at a still image. So how do you adjust this? We'll get there. Just be patient. I already have edited clips already, so I don't need that. So what do we do now? We already have a snapshot. Okay, we already brought our snapshot. Now we are at the area where we need to, if the snapshot is not enough, all you need to do is just click on the snapshot and then extend it from the angle here. You extend it up to the place you sliced for the squeezing part. Having extended it that much, what do? You go ahead and bring the clip that you edited, the already edited clip of the squeezing of the squeezed can. You bring it down to that point, to this point where you already cut as a sign for you to know this is where I'm going to put the squeezed can. You bring it directly under here, but I had already grouped that, so I'll just remove this. I'll go there and bring the already edited clip down to my video 1 underneath here, and there we go. So upon getting here, you see, can you see that everything is already there? It naturally blends once you've applied the particular effect I'm going to talk about next on the first master shot which you placed on video 2. This is video 2. Once you already place that particular effect on this master shot, it becomes easy. All you need to do is the clip you've edited separately from the snapshot, bring it to video 1. It automatically blends in and gives you this when you play. Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see? And that is it. So it is as simple as that. So now, what effect made this possible? What effect did I put in video 2 that made it work out this way? Now, you click on video 2, then you go to the effects tab. In the effects tab, naturally you search for image mask. I already have it here opened. So you bring this image mask to the original image in video 2. When you bring the image mask there, when you bring image mask to the original image in video 2, it shows you a circle like what is here. But because I already have it done in my original clip here, it's not going to show. It shows you a circle like this. And when it shows you a circle like this, what do? you double click on the image, you come to video effects. You can see the circle now. You come to video effects. When you come to video effects, there are different things you can use here, but the one you use for this, since I'm tilted to the right side of the frame or left side of the frame, depending on which angle you are looking at it, I'll have to click this one for the right side. I'll have to double click it, 1 and 2, so it appears like this. Then I will have to adjust it like this. Why did I adjust it like this? So that the angle to this side allows the edited clip or the snapshots that I'm bringing in stay here and appear here. Because you have to note that any video that is at the top shows. The video at the video beneath will automatically not show once you place a video on it, except you use your opacity, composition and all that to make the video beneath show. Now this effect, to make this video clip show as one, we have 2 video clips and we are blending it in as one. I need to adjust it. Now that is why I adjusted it here. Now we have this. These 2 clips are showing 2 different colors. How do we do that? There's something here called feather. It's called feathering. We are going to do the feathering now, then we adjust. Mind you, I've already applied this to the original clip, so it's not going to be perfect like this, so I need to remove it. But if you had not added it before, when you had it, once you feather it to the maximum, it disappears and blends. But in a case whereby it refuses to blend, probably this is darker than this, what do? You click on whichever you want to blend. If you are blending the top, the uppermost image, you click on it, which is video 2. You double click on the image. Okay, you have okay here. You double click on image. When you double click, it will show you video color motion. You click on color. When you click on color, you can set whatever adjustment you want to set to make the color, this color blend with this color. For instance, I can see that this is darker and this is lighter. I need to bring down the brightness here. I need to bring down the brightness here, and there you go. Can you see that? Can you see how it blended? Then what can I do? What can I do to make it better? Let me check the contrast, and there you go, and the line has disappeared completely. Can you see that? The line has disappeared completely. That is if you want to do a perfect job. For the purpose of training, I don't need to do a perfect job. The video I showed you is not perfect. If I want to use it for competition or something, I would work more on it, adjust the color, adjust the feathering and all that. So you can see this is perfect. This simply shows that it is one image instead of 2 images. Are you getting me now? So when you get here, look at this. Everything automatically blends. Everything automatically blends because of the adjustment you've made. Pardon me, my system is hanging. See? The system is hanging now. I think I need to render the video if I want it to function. However, I'll have to delete this effect from here because it's already there before. So now you can look at this, well blended. It is not appearing like it was edited or something was added. So that is how you get to do this particular effect. You use the image mask effect. You add the image mask effect to it. So okay, I haven't added the image mask effect to it. Is that all? It's not going to be perfect like that. What else can I add? for a video to be perfect, you need audio effect. For a video to be perfect, there are some certain elements that have to be included. Okay, if this video is just standing like this, let me render it please. If this video is just standing like this, to render you just need to press enter, the enter key, and it will render automatically. Okay, how will I and pardon me, rendering is for smooth play. Whatever you've edited so that it can play smoothly, that's why you render. You can see it is playing smoothly now. So now what will I do? I need to add something. I need to add another effect. Okay, let's go to filters. Under filters we have shake effect. Shake effect, you have different kind of effect: chaos 1, chaos 2, extreme, mild, sideways. Okay, let me choose the extreme effect. So this extreme effect, I'm going to place it here. Now watch this. Can you see that? It's jacking. Let me render again. My laptop seems not to have a very high capability for what I'm using it for, and I don't mind if anyone is willing to buy me a perfect one for the purpose of our lectures. Now let's check what this effect does. Please play. The system is hanging. It's refused to play. Let's try this. Can you see that? Can you see what it's doing? It's bringing a kind of shake. That shake, it makes it look real, like you are trying to force something. You are trying to use force for something. Are you getting it? So you have to make sure that the shake is extended till you squeeze the object to make it perfect. So this is just a lesson. I'm not going to be showing you how I did it to perfection. So you had shake, but do you just leave the shake like that? It might not be perfect if you leave it like that. So to adjust the shake, you just double click the image, this video too that you added the shake to, you double click it again. So go to video, so automatically it brings you to the extreme effect board. So what do you do? Okay, let me reduce the frequency. Okay, from which angle do I want it? Is it from the x-axis? Okay, let me increase the x-axis a bit, and that is okay. Let me render it. And then I play it. Can you see that? Can you see that? So it gave it more a kind of reality. So that is how you do. You can edit it to your own taste, to your own satisfaction, how best you think it should be. So now we've done everything as regards the video. We've done the video. What next? What do we need to do? We need to add audio to make it cool, right? So you just go in to your media, bring in whatever audio clip you want to use. For me, I already edited a video before, so what I'll just do is go to my file where I keep such videos. Okay, for example, download. Okay, I'll bring that video in. I'll bring the video to video 3 directly at the top. Then I detach the audio. To detach the audio, you need to click on the video, you right click on, you left click on the video, then you right click. Then it brings the detach audio option. I haven't seen that. I haven't detached the audio. This is the audio here. I just need to click on the main image in video 3 and delete. That is all. Now I have my audio. My audio is attached to it, and you can see that is just it. You need to edit your audio to balance, to make sure that by the time you squeeze it, it sounds. So in case your audio is not long enough, what do? You can just do this. You lock your images, you lock it here with this lock item. Okay, let me say I need the audio from around here to around here. What do? I put my cursor here, then I cut the audio. I place my mouse on it, then I right click, then copy the audio. Anywhere I want to paste the audio, let's say I want to paste the audio at the front of this, I just come, I bring the cursor here, then Ctrl V, I paste the audio, then the audio keeps playing. That is it. So that is how to extend the audio if you need the audio to be enough. But you have to make some minor adjustments. You need to put some transitions, some dissolves, so that it can blend in well. And here, mind you, while adjusting your audio, let's say I want to speak here, there's this, you can see this white object here. Once it shows like this, you can just bring it down like this. Once you bring it down like this, if I play the audio now, you see that it gently goes down. Can you see that? It gently goes down. So if I want to say anything, I can easily say it. That is it. For that, I had already done this. So when we export it, it should give us something like this. That is what is expected to be our outcome. However, if you look at our timeline here and you see our picture quality, you see that it's poor. I deliberately shot at a low picture quality because for this particular effect, you need a bit of lightness and darkness together, so that when you begin to slice your clip for this particular item, they don't begin to have different color. You bring down all the color. In your camera setting, in the picture setting, you have to go the contrast, you bring the contrast down completely to 0. You bring down the saturation to 0, the color tone to 0. You bring everything down to 0. Then you shoot like that. Then when you reach the editing bench, having done this, let's say we already bounced this by exporting. We bounced it by exporting. An example of a bounce clip is here. Before I got here, this is video 4. You can see without audio I exported it. You can see the picture and everything. It's just natural picture, no nothing is added, no setting in the camera. I just made it the flat, they call it flat image. I made it flat. So now, having done that, what do? We need to at least adjust our color now so that we can have a good picture. Let's just delete everything on our timeline, Ctrl A, then press delete. We've deleted everything on our timeline. Let's delete everything here. Let's delete everything here. Yes. Then we'll bring in another clip. Okay, let me bring in my flat clip. Video 4 for instance. Okay, come in. Now, in Filmora, to make color correction now, Filmora is not like Adobe that has different kind of effects, color correction effects that, in fact, I respect Premiere Pro as regards that you can make something that is not shiny. This only has color correction. So, to make color correction here, what do? We right click here, then we come to the option color correction here. I haven't clicked on color correction. We can easily just click on boost color. I haven't boosted our color. We go to adjust. Then we bring it to adjust from white balance. Okay, let's bring it down here to the blue threshold. Let's tint it to pink. If pink is not great, let's go back a bit to green. Okay, I think that is good. Let's see if we had more. No, that is bad. No, that is bad. I think this is good enough. Then we can see that it is dark. Let's go bring a bit of exposure. You can see that. Can you see the changes coming in? Let's expose it a bit. You can see that. Brightness, let's give it a bit of brightness. You can see that. Contrast, let's add a bit for the picture to be a bit beautiful. Then the vibrance is total. Let's reduce it because it's going to be bringing some flickers. So vibrance, okay. Saturation, let's dial it down a bit. Our contrast, our exposure is a bit too much, and it's going to spoil my picture that way. I can add a bit of brightness, okay, and that is okay by me. Let's say this is the picture I want to use. You can see the difference. The picture has changed. You can see that the picture has changed. So you can correct the picture to whatever you like. I didn't correct my own personal clip to this particular color I edited now. So it depends on your mood when editing or what you want. You understand? It is what you want that you would that would be the output of whatever you've edited. If I bring in the original clip now, if I bring in the original clip I made, it's a bit darker and with a tone of pink. I deliberately did that to hide some flaws. Can you see that? You can see that. So that's the way I graded the original clip. So my people, this is how you do this particular can squeezing effect. The next effect would be a special one, and I believe with your support we would have enough views for this particular editing lesson, and people would learn more about this editing effect. If I get enough views, we'll proceed to the next class, which is editing 101.3, which deals with another kind of effect. Meanwhile, if you are watching this editing class and you've not subscribed, you are very wrong. You are very, very wrong. It is best you subscribe right now. I hope you all enjoyed that video. It's been an exciting one, and I believe you've been able to learn one or two things. You can see it's a tough work to be an editor, and there's still a lot more to learn. We are still going to be on this for months. We are going to learn a lot of things, and I hope the little way I was able to simplify it. For the next editing episode, we are going to be putting a very special effect. I won't tell you what effect it is now, but it's going to be a special one that you're going to like. Just stay tuned. If you are watching me right now and you are yet to subscribe, you are wrong, because it is just free. Just click the subscribe button. Simple. And switch on the notification bell so that you know whenever I upload a new video. This is the best way you can support me. This is the best way you can encourage me. To become a monetized channel on YouTube, you need to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of views. You can see it's a very long way. I can barely tell you that I have 700 hours of view yet. So the best thing is for you to subscribe, like our video, watch every video we upload, share it on Facebook, share on Instagram, share on WhatsApp, share it on Pinterest, share anywhere shareable, so that everybody can take advantage of this and benefit from our videos. You will from this lesson you would have learned that to make video effects you need certain things like transition, like effects, like color control, like sound effects.
each work hand in hand. Then you have also observed that, like I said in editing 101, that a good editor cannot function well without a good DOP. If what we shot was not accurate, for example, to achieve this particular effect, you need to shoot on the same frame. If you set the camera on the tripod to shoot, you must shoot the two clips on the same frame. That is, you will not touch the camera at all. You shoot yourself while sitting, trying to make the effect at first, then you shoot yourself the second time while squeezing the can. Because if you shoot on different frames, then your images won't tally, your clips won't tally. So it all depends on your lighting, your cinematography, whatever you shoot, in fact, determines what you edit. So a good editor shoots a good video or edits a good video. A good editor cannot make magic without a good DOP, or a good director, or a good lightman. So it is very essential. Then to edit, to make special effects, the effect tab is very essential. Be it shake effect, be it chromatic aberration, be it shake effect, be it filters, no matter the kind of transitions, dissolve, fade, all those kind of transitions, they are very essential in making special effects. And also in making special effects, you need sound. Sound is a very integral and important part of effect making. Because if you make an effect without putting the appropriate sound effect, it's not going to be meaningful. It's not going to show what you are trying to show. It's not going to depict what you are trying to depict. Hence, I would encourage you, widen your horizon, widen your knowledge. If I teach you one particular effect, know that this effect can help you generate thousands of effects. If I teach you one particular thing, try other things. For instance, the mask effect, image mask effect that we used in this video. You can also use this image mask effect together with the feathering. You can use it to make cloning videos where you appear as 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 people on set. Just one person appearing as 2, 3. So to make such effects, you need the same image mask effect. So you can see, you can make a lot of things. Just try, keep trying a lot of things. That's the way you become a very good editor. If you are waiting upon what you are taught alone, then you won't expand. Then you won't become a professional. So I wish you best of luck as you try, and I hope that the things you learn here would help you in your careers, or even help you in whatever you are doing. Back to subscription. Subscription is very important. Subscription is very crucial. Subscribe. There's a lot of things you can gain from Abijo's Production TV. One of those things are the scholarship for today's series that I'm currently doing. The scholarship for today's series shows you different universities and different scholarships that are available for you to study for free, or for tuition waivers, or for a part payment of your tuition. So subscribing to this channel is beneficial. If I were to be doing comedy or some skits, you would have subscribed a lot. But the beneficial thing, you will choose to subscribe. The subscription is free, it costs you nothing. It's just for you to click on the subscribe button. So my brothers and sisters, my viewers, please subscribe to this channel. We need you as you need us. I'm going to start a series which is titled Travel Maybe. I'm going to be starting with Canada. The next video, in fact, that is going to be shown on this TV is going to be the Travel Made Easy video. It's going to be simplifying immigration to Canada. That's the first video that is going to be released. And we need to show people that you can travel to Canada easily, you can travel to Dubai easily, you can travel to Norway easily, you can travel to Australia easily, you can travel to any country of your choice easily. It's just about knowing what the immigration rule says, the tactics, the techniques, the easiest way out. So I'm going to break it down. I'm going to start with Canada. I'm going to treat Canada until I treat all the kind of immigration programs that Canada is offering, like the Atlantic Pilot Program. So a lot of them like that. I'm going to be showcasing them on that Travel Made Easy program. So staying tuned to this channel will help you a lot. I hope to see you some other time. I remain Farouk Abisoye Olanrewaju. See you later.